nice and gently. What I'm trying to look at now is how you flow
Yeah.
as a rider,
Yeah.
because we looked at last week it being very mechanical.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's just let it flow today.
Okay.
Yeah. So it looks nice, and I can say when we come back here, yeah, that flowed really nicely, mate.
Okay.
Happy?
Yeah. I'll have a go.
So you know the route. If not, you'll see my indicator. I'll tell you before when we're going to turn and whatever. But we're going to go from here up to the turn right out of here to the island and turn right up the 38 and then off at the first slip road. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Jason, it's all yours.
Wait, that's it. Oh, good start. Alright, relax.
Take your time. Take your time.
Right.
That's it. Drop the shoulders down, mate. Just relax into your ride now.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Murray? You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, buddy. And Jason, I want you to consider Murray as another vehicle behind you, so you would indicate if you feel it's necessary for the benefit of another road user. Yeah. Okay, Jason, get yourself up to the speed limit as soon as you can. Jace, you could have done that vehicle in front quite easily, couldn't you? Can you hear me, Jason? Yeah? Jason, can you hear me? I think we've lost Jason, Murray. Murray, I don't know whether it's worth just swapping units over with him so he uses yours. Yeah, that's all you need to do, yeah. I'll go alongside him and tell him. Are you back on now? I didn't think you could. We were going to swap units with Murray, but now you're back on. Okay, okay, mate. Overtake me if you would then. I'm glad you didn't do it then. Well done. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, let's what I was saying to you as you got onto the 38 off the island is to get up to the speed limit as soon as you can. And then what you did, you stuck behind.
Yeah, I put a passed them.
Oh, absolutely. You're doing 50 mile an hour.
Yeah.
You could have overtaken. You've got just over half a mile before the slip road to come off.
Yeah.
So you could have you've got to have gone past them quite easily and pulled back in and ready for you coming off.
Just had a bit of a weird moment coming out the car park. I was just checking myself.
Yeah, don't worry. That's what it's all about. That's what a training day is all about, mate.
Yeah.
It's just setting yourself in. Yes, if you make a mistake, well, okay, we look at why you made it, and you know, you improve upon it next time around.
Yeah.
So to settle down nicely, just enjoy the nice sunny weather. As you know, we're going to go along this road until we get to a set of traffic lights where we're going to turn left.
Okay.
What I'd like you to do for me, Jason, and from here on down to the lights, is just do me a commentary as you go, please. That's all yours. You still with us, Jason, on the comms? Okay, don't worry about that then. Well, I've just said to you, can you give me a commentary between here and the lights where we turn left? To the lights, please. Okay, thank you very much, Jason. No, you can finish your commentary now, mate. That's fine. You can finish your commentary now, Jace. That's okay. How you feeling? Relaxed, yeah? Nice and relaxed, Jason, yes? Good. Now this is a 30 limit, although on your sat nav it'll probably say 40, yeah? It's on your sat nav it will show 40, but it is a 30, and then you'll come round to 40 signs around this. There they are. They changed the speed limit on that bit of road about 6 months ago. Now remember, use all the road available to you if it's safe to do so. Well done. Well done, nice. Get your position early, that's good. You can feel the wind now, yeah. Could have used a bit more of the road there, Jace. Can you still hear me, Jason? Okay, mate. All you need to do is probably turn your volume up, which is the wheel at the end of your unit, turn it towards you. That's it, ride the bend, that's good. Keep it going. Okay, anticipation now, we know where the road is going, it's round to the right. and then it looks like it's going round to the left, looking at the hedgerow. That's good, good position. That's it, come in because it goes blind, so that's good. Be careful of the crosswinds. Okay, now plan these lights, there we go, they're just changing to green. From local knowledge, we may just get the chance to go through them. Gear for the speed, and let's get away out of the hazard. Away we go. And we're all three of us are through, so up to the speed limit 40. Quick shoulder check and mirrors, bit of a wind up to the 50 mark. Up to the speed limit, which is good. Okay, looking at the road now. That's good, just be careful, the crosswind open. We've got a tight left-hander coming up, so just a mirror check. Hey, gear for the speed. Pick your road surface. A right-hander coming up. A runner that comes across you. Okay, just bring the speed down on the machine, no need to brake, down to a 30 mph limit, through Ygich Hay. And as we said last week, Jason, on roads like this where we're going at this sort of speed, we can adopt a nice position 2, is quite safe to do so. And the roads seem to be drying out nicely for us at the moment. Okay, so speed limit is changing now, 30 to a 40. Good. Shoulder check up to the speed limit. Hold it at that 40. Local knowledge tells us that it's going to change to a 50 fairly shortly, so just hold it at the 40. And we can see well up ahead. Now I'm looking around that top left-hander at the moment, but up to the 50. Good, well done, Jason. Don't go over those. there. Now you should be looking way ahead of you now, anticipating in front of that white car. That's where you should be looking, and you can see the road goes round to the left. Yeah, bit of roadkill, so just come away from it. Careful of the adverse camber on this one. Okay, again a bit of local knowledge. We've got a right and then a left-hander. Make sure our speed is right and the gear is right. Could have gone through there a little bit faster, Jace, but okay, Jay, so nicely through those bends. You're starting to use all of the road a lot more now than you did last week. Can you hear me, Jace? Yeah? Okay. You're starting to use a lot more of the road, which is nice to see. Nice way through the bends. Straighten them off where you can do, where it's safe to do so, which is good. You could go through some of them a little, just that 5 mile an hour faster. You're slowing down just before the bend. Try not to do that. It's quite common, as you'll appreciate with people in cars as well. They tend to slow down for a bend and then let it drift round, but get your speed, get the gear for the speed and drive it through the bend, yeah, or ride it through. There were a couple of times I was actually catching you up on a bend, so another aspect of advanced riding, Jason, that car that allowed us to go through, just an acknowledgement that she did it. Yeah.
I did wave to her.
You did wave, okay, fine then, that's good. I normally just raise my left hand in if you look in your mirror now, you'll just see I just normally go like that and say, you know, that's fine. Yeah, that's good then, mate. I didn't see that, sorry.
I was in the blind spot. I'm not the smallest bloke in the world.
Are you still with us, Murray? Yeah?
Yeah, still here. Yeah, I was saying, Graham, when that speed camera comes up the sat nav, it completely blocks your eye.
Okay, you can always turn those off on your settings.
Yeah, what's the one?
That's good. Just ride it through the hazard nice and gently till you get to the other side. Yes, the roads have dried out nicely for us now, Murray.
Yeah, they're different from that,
Yeah.
yeah. There's hailstones down there, look down here.
Was it?
Sunshine's on the right this morning.
One thing to be careful of when you've got wet roads, which it's raining, is the drain covers and manhole covers, yeah? So they are very slippy, particularly if you are banked over or going round the corner, and so try and avoid them. Not so bad when it's dry. Well, that's nice, adopting a nice central position, Jason, well done. Yep. Now again, from your local knowledge, now you're in a 30 limit here. Now you're 40. Your local knowledge should tell you that this is going to change to a 30 limit fairly shortly, and that you've got a nice 12% incline. So always hold that 30 limit. I always hold it in a third gear, which is just right for when you come into the 30 limit. So you were going through that 30 limit initially at 35, 37. So when we get to the bottom of Cromford Hill, Jason, we're going to turn right at the lights, yeah? Okay, Jason, I'm going to do a commentary now, so so that you can hear what I'm saying and so what you can pick up from it. Okay? Did you hear what I just said, Jace? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do a commentary now for you, just and then just want you to listen to what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, we're actually travelling on the A6 now out of Cromford towards Derby. We're in a 50 mph speed limit. I'm holding my speed at 50 and in a fourth gear at the moment, going about to change up to fifth. nice gear for the bike. Just watching the road going round to the left and then round to the right up ahead. One car oncoming. I've got a vehicle behind me, a motorcyclist, so I would need to indicate should I need to deviate off my course. Moving to position 3, but holding just that little bit off for oncoming traffic. Watching the road markings, anticipating the road ahead is actually going round to the right, looking at the bushes and the wall. Nice sweeping right-hander. So I'm tucking into position 1, watching the grit in the gutter so we don't go too far in, holding the speed. Road goes round to the right, a solid white line at the moment, then it brakes for me, so I know that the bend is opening up, so I'm just keeping it nice. The speed at 50 mile an hour, and then I know that the road is going round to the left under these trees. I've got oncoming traffic, so I can hold a position 3, which is quite nice. It's holding me to keep me in on a solid white line. I'm just keeping short of that white line for oncoming traffic, but I'm holding the position. I know it's a nice sweeping left-hander, and around it goes, nice and steady, keeping the position, keeping the position, and I know that it starts to brake now to a right-hander, so I'm bringing the vehicle into position 1 and following the road round to the right. Keeping position 1 at the moment, looking at the road ahead, it's going round to the right. I'm checking my mirror, I've still got one vehicle behind me, and I'm bringing the speed down now to the 40 limit ahead, and just checking the speedometer. It is now at 40, which is nice. I didn't need to brake. The vehicle behind me anticipated what I was doing, so nice. And we're back into a 50 limit up ahead, so I'm just checking my mirror, going through my mirror to a rear observation, and I'm bringing the speed of the vehicle up to the 50 mile an hour, and I'm adopting a central position at the moment. Now I'm coming to position 1 to actually go around this right hand bend that's coming up ahead. I've got oncoming traffic, but I'm holding the speed now nice and gently round this right sweeping right hander, which then becomes a left, bringing it back into position 1, ready for the right hander that's up ahead. And I know, looking at the signs, that we're coming down to a bridge at the bottom of this road over Wat Stanwell Bridge. So just looking through my mirror, checking my shoulder, bringing the speed down, gear for the speed, nice third gear over this bridge, holding that gear, still in a 50 limit so we can get back up to 50 when it's safe to do so. Watching this traffic, I'm bringing the speed up now, up to the 50 mile an hour, gear for the speed, a mirror after my gear, and I'm watching the road markings. They're opening up, the bend is opening up for me, and I'm keeping a nice position 3, but the road is going round to the right up ahead. I'm watching that car. I'm now taking a 5th gear, which is ideal for me on this bike, holding now a position 1 as we're going around a right hander, holding the speed nice and gently through the bend, watching the wall and looking at the tree line, still watching that wall, and we're looking at the road markings, and we know that the road is going round to the right. So again, holding a nice position 1, watching the road surface, and now coming up to a left hand bend, so I'm bringing the vehicle over to the centre of the road to position 3, looking, yes, holding position 3 nicely, keeps the speed at 50, holding that position nicely, and we can see up ahead the road goes round to the right, and I'm looking at cars ahead, so I'm anticipating what I'm going to do. And now I'm coming to the near side of the road to position 1, going round, looking at debris in the near side to come off a little bit. We're coming into Ambergate now. Road is going round to the left and the road markings are pulling us in. A concealed entrance up ahead for construction traffic possibly. Adopting a nice position 2 at the moment. Still in a 50-mile-an-hour limit. I'm checking my mirror, I still have one vehicle behind me, so we'll need a signal should I decide to deviate. Road markings are putting me in to what I can see is now a solid white line and a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit ahead. I'm bringing the speed down quite naturally on the bike, and as I go through the 40 limit markers, we're doing 40 mile an hour. I'm now going to drop a gear because the speed has gone down. I intend to turn left at this junction that is signposted, so I'm going to now start to indicate for the vehicle behind me. Just getting a gear for the speed. I've got a vehicle in the junction and a vehicle about to turn across my path. Just checking now my shoulder. Quick lifesaver and we're off. Let's get out of the hazard. Cancel the indicator and up to the speed limit of 40 and end of commentary. Okay, Jace?
Yeah, good. Yeah.
So the secret is, if you can, is just keep it going. Yeah, nice, just fluent. Keep your commentary going. There's always something to commentate on, because that's what's going through your head as you're riding along. Yeah, you're always thinking about something. So we're going to go up this road, Jason, up to the traffic island where we turn right onto the 38. Yeah? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and remember last time, indicator. And also, it's a nice long slip road. Get up to the speed limit of 70 on the slip road. So particularly on that going off that main island up ahead onto the 38, if there's a vehicle in front of us that is going on the slip road as well, it's the same route as us, that is taking the near side lane, we need to be in the offside lane so that we can start to put the power on up to 70. Absolutely, yeah. Now you've got deer restriction coming up, so keep it at the 40. Mirror check, shoulder check, and up to the speed limits. Looking at the vehicles in front, have we got an opportunity to overtake? Doesn't look so at the moment. We've got oncoming traffic. Now we know we're going to turn right at the island just up ahead. So we're going to keep this position. We don't need to overtake them. We've got oncoming traffic anyway. Okay, there's a sign and an indicator. Checking the mirror first of all, nicely. Well done. Looking at the traffic, we're okay going onto the island. Nice gear for the speed, and around we go. And that's good. Watching the vehicles trying to join us. Holding. Breakaway signal. There we go, on the offside, that's good. And speed up to the 70. You've got the power. Nicely done, Jason, well done. Shoulder check, just joined, watching that car in front. We're on to the carriageway, and then indicator once again to the offside. That was good, Jason, well done. Just watch the wind going down this A38. Windy down here, lads, isn't it? You still with us, Murray? Yeah, no worries, mate. It's a bit windy, isn't it?